Hello guys, Darius here, back with another What If, and welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already subscribed yet, make sure to do so and turn on all notifications to be aware of every single video that I put out. That would be appreciated. Anyways guys, I would just like to say sorry for not uploading in a while, so I'll try to be more consistent with my videos. Anyways, without further ado, let's get right into What If Naruto, the Primal Dojutsu. So one of the only things that would have to be changed within Naruto's clan is that the Namikaze clan and as well as the Uzumaki clan have very close blood ties and bonds, causing some Namikaze to be able to use Uzumaki sealing chains. The Namikaze also have access to a Dojutsu called the Kimono-gon, which roughly translates to Beast Eye. This Primal Dojutsu was passed down generation to generation within the Namikaze clan, though Naruto unlocked it without having any prior knowledge about the Dojutsu. The way that you first unlock it is similar to Bakugan. It doesn't take much, and it doesn't require any traumatizing events similar to Dojutsu like the Sharingan. The only key factor to unlocking it is wanting to protect people that you love and care about. But if you have nothing to care about or no one to protect, then you cannot have a chance at unlocking the Eye. Because of the beast-like appearance of this Dojutsu, many people fear it and also regard it as a transformation than an actual Dojutsu. So the way that this Primal Dojutsu works is from a special thing called stages. When activating the Dojutsu for the first time, animal-like features appear all over the body and in different ways. All of these stages are able to be accessed by powering chakra into your eyes. So now, let's get into the stages. The lowest stage of the Dojutsu is called Stage 0. Stage 0 causes a line to appear in place of the pupil, similarly to a cat. This stage really doesn't do much other than the fact that it helps the Dojutsu get acquainted with your DNA. The first stage is growing wider vision and being able to see things up to 50% further away than usual. With this increased vision, the users of this Dojutsu are given makes them able to pinpoint the location of their opponent's movements in order to defeat them in combat, similar to being able to perceive movements with the Sharingan. Anyways, the second stage forces your genetic code to alter and makes you grow claws as well as fangs in place of your teeth and fingernails. Anyways, overusage of this Dojutsu results in chakra depletion and coughing up blood with no long-term effects. Namikaze clan members during the Warring States time period stated when the third stage of the Dojutsu is unlocked, it feels as if every bone as well as fiber in your body is shattering apart into pieces as your body morphs. The pain is known as agonizing by many Namikaze, but it seems that the reward is much greater than the pain. The third stage gives the user an abundance of chakra, making them able to spam multiple jutsu along with being able to use all of the other previous stages in tandem with it. The fourth stage gives 150% increase in power and great durability / defense, and makes you able to take fully powered tail beast bombs from some of the strongest tail beasts to ever roam the planet. The fifth stage of the Dojutsu grants users the ability to freeze people in place for about 40 to 50 seconds, depending on how good you are at the Dojutsu. As this is happening, powerful ancient Uzumaki chains are able to be called upon by the user, and they wrap themselves around the target, binding them to the ground and rooting deep within the soil. During this entire process, you can demolish the target with attacks and easily kill them with several fatal blows, if strong enough. The sixth Dojutsu of this Dojutsu, or the sixth stage of this Dojutsu, is the scariest one of them all, and the most dangerous one, as it puts you in an almost unrecognizable state. While in this state, your eyes roll into the back of your head, your body size increases, and veins almost burst from within your sockets. Your skin complexion turns a bright red as the blood inside of you starts to boil from the scorching heat of your rage. When you phase into this form while fighting people, you will stop at literally nothing in order to completely decimate and kill your targets. After 30 minutes, and as the effects of this stage start to wear off, your body is very unstable and only stops in place. The user is very vulnerable after this 5 minutes and could be prone to being attacked if he or she didn't finish off their opponent in the necessary time span. Though mercy is not a thing in this form. Now finally, 7th, and the final stage of this Dojutsu, which is technically the best. You can utilize almost all of the previous forms besides 6, as well as having a major boost of power, stamina, and speed. And the user also gains the ability to heal from almost every single wound imaginable. Though the thing is that doing this rapidly eats for your chakra reserves. That's why Uzumaki clan and Namikaze clan members used Dojutsu, because they have a high amount of chakra reserves. Anyways, now with all the background info out of the way, let's get into the story. Naruto grew up being hated for 2 things: the Nine Tails, as well as being perceived as weird. People couldn't bear the thought of looking into the eyes because they were different from everyone else. Because of these factors, it made it quite hard for Naruto to actually make bonds. And as a result of this, when Naruto made friendships, he held his friends above all else. Naruto's eyes looked weird to other people, but Hinata didn't seem to care that much. She always was good to him and never treated him differently from others, like the other children. Naruto appreciated her kindness and always made it a point to sit beside her in class. Though he didn't catch on that Hinata had real feelings for Naruto as a person. Naruto just saw her as a good friend. Naruto would soon be assigned to Team 7. On this team, his 2 other teammates are Hinata and Sasuke. The reason that they are on the team is because they all have Dojutsu. Hiruzen set this team up personally because he saw the potential in a team with all Dojutsu users. He believes that this team could someday become the next Sannin or surpass them in talent and power. Sasuke's goals are still the same. Hinata's is to become a strong Kunoichi, to be admired by her clan for her strength, and to be able to protect her teammates to the full extent. And Naruto's goals are the same, though he also added that he wants to become Hokage so that he can show the world to not make fun of people because of their appearance and the things that they can't really control. The battle test would then start, and Naruto would leap into the air, throwing multiple shuriken and kunai at Kakashi. At the right, Sasuke would throw 3 explosive tags, and at the left, Hinata would try to tag Kakashi with her gentle fist. Kakashi, knowing that he would take substantial damage from this combination attack, so he made a clone and exchanged places with it. Kakashi's clone would then fall over as blood leaked from his body. Kakashi's clone then fell to the ground as he holded the wounds on his chest and looked down in awe at the massive chunk/portion of flesh that was moved from his chest. The 3 then walked up to Kakashi in order to see if he was okay, but when they did, Kakashi's clone then hit them all with a point-blank fireball jutsu. All of Team 7 was blown back as the real Kakashi then appeared behind Hinata, threw up into the air, and punched her to the ground, causing her to land into a tree. Kakashi then pulled out a rope from his Jonin pocket and tied Hinata to the tree. As he was doing this, Naruto tried to protect Hinata from getting tied to the tree, but failed midair, unlocking the Dojutsu in the process, causing his Primal Dojutsu to finally activate and awaken. Naruto for a moment stopped in place, as well as everything in his sight. His body then adjusted to this new increased vision, and as well as everything then went back to normal. Naruto then punched Kakashi in his back towards Hinata. Naruto, not wanting to get Hinata hurt, would go into stage 2 of the Dojutsu, going behind Kakashi's back and punching him forward. Kakashi's body would fly forward as he then caught back his footing. Naruto then launched himself at Kakashi, slashing and cutting at Kakashi's bare skin. Naruto then poked his claws through Kakashi's chest as they then went through the other end. Naruto then threw Kakashi to the ground. As he fell, Naruto then swiped up the bells from Kakashi. Kakashi tried to snatch them back from Naruto, but as Naruto saw this from the corner of his eye, he then told Sasuke to go now, as Sasuke then shot out a massive and gigantic Uchiha-style fireball jutsu at Kakashi. Kakashi would then say that his team passed, before going unconscious from the major blood loss, chakra depletion, and fighting for an extended period of time. Alright guys, so this what if was particularly shorter than most what ifs on my channel. The next what if will probably be like maybe 20 minutes, 17 minutes, depending on how I feel. And thank you for supporting me. I appreciate it. Anyways, guys, please hit subscribe. I love you all, guys. Out. Hello, everyone who made it this far in the video. Thank you. Just wanted to say, sorry for this video being pretty short. But, I'll make sure that my next video is, like, way longer. Maybe 10 minutes longer. Might be a 20-minute video. But, thank you for the continued support. I honestly appreciate it. Goodbye.